possible. It's not just a challenge, it's a calling.
I'm Anya's indecision. I thought we were good. Like, with home projects, I used to make sure she got so twisted around, she wasn't even sure where to start. But Thumbtack changed her. With all the plans and guides and reminders, Anya's getting stuff done. And I'm getting ghosted.
Indecision doesn't live here. You do. Take care of your home with Thumbtack. Download the app today.
Businesses start small, but a lot of them take off. As your business grows, ShipStation grows with you. So you can sync and manage all your orders, no matter how big you get. ShipStation saves you money with more carrier options at the lowest possible rates. And the most integrations with the places you sell. Upgrade to the top-rated shipping software today. Sign up at ShipStation.com and get 2 months free with the promo code TV.
You're watching the ESPN College Football Halftime Report, presented by
Avocados from Mexico.
Always Good.
EJ, Joey, Matt, back with you. The most important question I'm going to ask all day on this college football Saturday. Why is Oklahoma traveling to Temple? I'm going to ask all day on this college football Saturday.
But look, they're making the most of it again. A really good throw right there out in the flat. Good job by John Mateer.
And then Javonte Barnes, 3-yard touchdown to get the 2-point conversion, 8-0.
What's wrong with traveling to Temple? Temple's
what
a nice
is
place.
Oklahoma doing at
Temple's
Temple?
2-0 now. Give them their respect.
Torrey Blaylock, 18-0 boomer. Ooh, Torrey Blaylock, he might be flirting with helmet sticker territory. Actually, maybe not.
Yeah, OU has had no trouble moving the ball. They have 252 yards of total offense in this
Again, who scheduled them at Temple? 25-3 in the second. I'm going to stand on that one the entire day. All right, let's check out Auburn and South Alabama. Jackson Arnold to the stud sophomore Cam Coleman.
Putting it up there for a platter. Cam Coleman coming up with a big-time catch for 6.
Jackson Arnold's perfect in Hugh Freeze's offense. I can't wait to see them get in league play and see what they can do. Missouri, Prabula gives to Ahmad Hardy for 7 yards.
And Hardy already has 9 carries for 62 yards in this game.
So right now it is 7-0 early Missouri. They had one of the afternoon kickoffs. Coming up, you see Joey Aguilar. What a story he's been in the early part of the college football season. App State, UCLA now leading that Tennessee offense at a high level, Joey. But this is a whole different beast with them taking on Georgia. In fact, it's been since this Hail Mary the last time Tennessee has been able to beat Georgia. It was Josh Dobbs back in 2016. It's been 8 consecutive times. And to be fair, they maybe should have even won that one. Was that Champions of Life? Was that Butch Jones?
It was Butch Jones. And also, shout out to Josh Dobbs hanging at 57 yards in the air. You know, he's like a
Josh Dobbs, man. He was a good college quarterback. So they were celebrating that game 8 years ago. There he is. Oh, Butch. But, Joey, it hasn't been good with them since. So we talked about Joey Aguilar a minute ago. He's been running this offense pretty well. What does he need to do this afternoon to get Georgia?
So the offense looks exactly the same as we've seen it. They go deep, they throw the ball. Aguilar's taking care of the football. He came from App State. He had 14 interceptions last season. He has none this season and 5 touchdown passes, and that's the key. Take care of the football, keep the offense moving, do what you do, throw it down the field, and so far he's been really good at that. They also run the football, and that's what they're known for, being physical, running the football, and then take your deep shots. Joey Aguilar's looked really good this season.
EJ, from a quarterback's perspective, what have you seen from Aguilar that's really fit his eye with this offense?
It's poise and his ability to stay within the framework of the offense. You know, a lot of these plays for Tennessee offensively are predicated off of being on time, whether it's a glance or a slant. So that's the biggest thing that I've noticed. And again, the short tenure of being there in Tennessee, learning the playbook in what, two and a half months. It's good stuff by Aguilar.
We're going to learn a lot from Gunnar Stockton today as well.
Absolutely. And look, for him, the same thing. You got to play with timing. But the other part, use your legs. If you watch Georgia's offense, it's not a lot of downfield vertical throws. And again, Tennessee's front 7, they do a great job of getting after the passer, too. They already have 8 sacks on the season within their first 2 games. So Gunnar Stockton, don't try to make this thing big. It's a huge opportunity for him also on the road to try to get that fan out of it. But again, take off and run, use your legs.
Joey, where's your lane?
My lane is with Tennessee at the moment, just because Georgia just hasn't looked like the dominant Georgia team that we're used to. Gunnar Stockton only 2 touchdown passes. They ain't really played anybody.
Got to protect that basketball, though, right,
yeah,
Joey?
Yeah, absolutely right. Just never know.
He saw Candace Parker earlier. That's what it was.
Big one at Rocky Top. Still ahead, Jamal Haynes. He gave Georgia Tech a lead, but can they hang on to it in the second half? 13-7, Ramblin' Wreck.
What's up, Coach?
Yeah, Troy. You're not going to start this game?
Oh. Did you just sing that you're gonna bench me to the Avocados from Mexico jingle?
Well, they make everything better.
Tastes good? They're good for you? No way. Guacamole. That's cool.
That went better than I thought. Get another tray and the kicker.
Avocados from Mexico.
Y'all make sure y'all get 3 for $5 because they ain't advertising it, honey.
Oh, we're advertising it. Get 3 pieces of our crispy, juicy signature chicken for just $5. How's that?
Let's go to Popeyes.
I want to taste your banana pudding. You taste my banana pudding. It's on. It's on.
I was going to say, will you marry me?
Is my makeup messy? Yes, it's messy.
Save 2 times more for all of life's moments. With the bank that's your ally.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
As in... lasagna?
60% of cats are overweight. Feed them Iams Healthy Weight.
This is a You Pick 2 meal. 1/2 Green Goddess Chicken Cobb, 1/2 Chicken Bacon Rancher. This pair is straight up too-licious. Whatever you're feeling, pick your You Pick 2. It just meals good at Panera.
And done.
Is this a house?
No, it's a powerhouse.
A powerhouse?
For ACC football. Powerhouse conference, baby.
I think that's a metaphor.
Best quarterbacks, best matchups, best fans.
Whoa, is this a powerhouse?
Powerhouse.
How many rooms?
17, obviously, plus a fan cave.
Wow, a cave? Pretty sure it's a metaphor.
What makes it a powerhouse?
Watch.
All right, this happening over on ABC. Kind of a flurry of activity. First play, third quarter, reverse, Ryan Williams, screen. See, the quarterback gets too much yak for this.
That is a lot going on for a screen pass, but great blocking down the field. Ryan Williams, 4 catches for 124 yards in this game. This one was amazing.
All right, so 28-0, beat down. And then the kickoff. Again, we've had 2 plays from scrimmage in the third quarter. Vinny Anthony, but of course, who else would it be than Vinny Anthony? Does this.
Ooh, finds the seam right there, and it shows his speed. And look, this is huge for Wisconsin, coming out early in the second half, getting points, big for their offense.
And they gave up points, but then they got points, so at least it was an even exchange. All right, story here, Bryce Underwood, Michigan Central, Michigan, Obit Poggi, the interim coach, where Sharon Moore serves his 2-game suspension. It wasn't going to matter today. Bryce Underwood, he's kind of getting back to it after Oklahoma lost last week.
Excellent throw right there on the corner route. Puts it upfield, easy catch, touchdown.
Hey, look at the slate of games today, gentlemen. Give me something to watch quickly.
Florida better get started early because they have a big game against LSU.
Backyard brawl, Pitt versus West Virginia. West Virginia got punished last week. Let's see what Pitt does.
Yeah, they lost to Ohio. How about Woo Pig? Can they get it done? 7 Eastern on ESPN.
You're watching the ESPN College Football Halftime Report, presented by
Avocados from Mexico.
Always good.
Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. It's fast and non-drowsy allergy relief with 0% brain interference that lasts 24 hours. So you can stay focused even when you're driving. Try Allegra. It's a no-brainer.
French toast nibblers or breakfast nachos?
Actually, I was thinking about heading out only because I want to beat the traffic.
The best part of the sleepovers the next day. I was going to throw the games on.
You're a Notre Dame guy. I'm from Texas.
Winners never compromise.
What?
Yeah. I mean, how can you call yourself a sports fan without Xfinity? You got multi-view.
The best college and pro games all in one place? I'm not going anywhere.
You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to. Yes, let's go! I got a little recipe that I can't tell you, but I think you're going to be happy.
When you realize that you've chosen too many Italian ingredients to put on a sandwich, name it something like loaded. So people think you did it on purpose. Arby's, we have the meats.
At Clemson University, tradition meets transformation. Our purpose does more than drive us. It defines us. In roaring stadiums, in quiet discoveries, and in the connections we make. Enriching our campuses, our communities, and our state. Because the future belongs to those who move fiercely forward.
Some people are worried that they won't be able to get food because of disasters, food shortages, rising prices, you name it. Well, let me show you something. This tote right here has enough food for breakfast, lunch, dinner, even snacks for 3 full months. And right now, when you order one of these 3-month survival food kits, you're gonna get 2 months absolutely free, guys. So you see that square on your screen? That's called a QR code. Now, here's how to use it. Just pick up your smartphone and open up your camera, right? Point it at that QR code. Now you're gonna see right in the picture there that this link pops up, that one right there. Tap that link and it's gonna take you to this deal right now. These kits can last up to 25 years, the food tastes great, and guess what? It's your food security plan. And today, you get way more while paying much less. But only if you scan the code before the deal ends, all right? So go ahead, scan the code to buy 1 3-month food kit, and guys, you're gonna get 2 months absolutely free. But only if you scan this code before it ends. So go ahead, scan the code to buy 1 3-month survival food kit and get 2 months absolutely free.
This halftime report is presented by Avocados from Mexico. Always good.
EJ's Clemson enters the field for the third quarter. Will they exit the field victorious?
They will. Look, they swung the momentum. Keep running the football. Don't deviate from that. Go win this game.
Avocados from Mexico. Halftime report.
You're watching the ESPN College Football Halftime Report, presented by
Avocados from Mexico.
Always good.
Touchdown! Will they settle for overtime or try to beat their rival now with a 2-point attempt?
Go for it. Gotta go for dos. Go for dos. Go for dos. Go for dos.
Last season, he was questioned for settling.
Coach, why didn't you go for 2?
We're going for 2.
Grab the Dos Equis. They're going for Dos.
They got it. The risk pays off. Dos Equis. Always go for Dos.
These eyes.
These eyes? These eyes make a statement.
They take it all in.
These eyes I got from my mom. Which I got from my mom. Which I got from my mom.
They helped me bake this.
Nail this?
These eyes are important to me.
Because they're the only ones I've got.
That's why I take them here, to America's Best.
With a team of doctors and associates who believe every
eye deserves better.
especially these ones.
America's Best. Every eye deserves better.
Room for 6 full-size Passions. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience is a car that stops short of amazing.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu, which means making a meal and save. Extra value meals are back. So now, get a sausage McMuffin with egg meal for $5.
Ever since we told Jason Kelsey about NFL Sunday Ticket month to month, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket month to month. Now join and cancel anytime.
Check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's couture.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's couture.
And done.
Is this a house?
No, it's a powerhouse.
A powerhouse?
For ACC football. Powerhouse conference, baby.
I think that's a metaphor.
Best quarterbacks, best matchups, best fans. Whoa, is this a powerhouse? Powerhouse.
How many rooms?
17, obviously, plus a fan cave.
Wow, a cave? Pretty sure it's a metaphor.
What makes it a powerhouse?
Watch.
Whoa.
Powerhouse.
Welcome back to ESPN College
presented by Surf Pro. This is the ACC on ESPN. Set for the start of the third quarter as we check out the first half stats brought to you by Tums. And balance certainly for Georgia Tech. 189 yards of total offense. And they have the 13-7 lead, but Clemson scored just before halftime to make this a one-score game. And going all the way back to 2015, the only team that has outscored their opponents more often and been better. The last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half, Alabama. Clemson's the second best team in college football since 2015 in that category, and they are about to start the third quarter with the ball after ending the first half with a touchdown as Randall is back deep to receive the kick from Burr. And it will be a touchback. Bob Wischusen here with Louis Riddick. Chris Button is with us as well. So, Louis, to that end, how important is this first possession of the third quarter for both teams?
Look, this is the kind of situation in the NFL that all coaches emphasize, right? The possession right before the end of the half and then coming out. Clemson can double up right here. If they take this ball down the field and put this in the end zone, this changes the whole tenor of this football game. And Brent Key is going, how did we find ourselves here, as we just talked about? How did we find ourselves at a deficit to a team that really, quite honestly, for the better part of the first half, we dominated? This is a crucial series right here. Cade Klubnik looked like he started to settle in and get more comfortable. And maybe the running game is getting going by Adam Randall.
And settling in and just being more comfortable is exactly what Dabo Swinney said his quarterback had to do. He'll start off the second half with a jet sweep, Tyler Brown. He's got a first down. Let's check in with Chris.
Dabo Swinney's emphasis this second half was we have to win the turnover battle. That has been the difference in this ball game so far, the one turnover and the missed field goal. He said other than that, we both had an explosive play. Things are fairly even. In regards to being able to have those second half comebacks, he has a lot of belief in his quarterback, what he was able to do. Last week down 16-0, has a lot of belief that he can do the same today.
And Adam Randall again off to a good start. And I'm not sure, Louis, I look at that 3rd and 22 run by Adam Randall that kept the drive alive for Clemson in the first half. That's a turnover. Yeah. It doesn't go down in the box score as a turnover, but you're running the ball on 3rd and 22 to try to give the other team the ball back, basically.
Yeah, you sure are. And just to kind of limit the damage that maybe you can do to yourself if you ran some kind of riskier play. But just like last week against Troy.
Down and out to Wesco for a first down.
First 2 plays of the second half, who they hand the ball to? They hand it to Adam Randall, the big 235-pounder. It's the same script as a week ago. And it's something like, as you said earlier in the broadcast, Dabo was very much so disappointed that they didn't give him more touches against LSU in week 1. They're not going to make that mistake again. They're going to go to their guys. Brian Wesco so far, he gets a catch. I think you're going to see a lot of Adam Randall, number 8.
First down at the 45-yard line of Tech. Klubnik on a keeper. And he goes nose to nose and picks up 3. Zachary Toby made the stop. Yet it was Dabo that said, we did a terrible job as coaches in the LSU game with Adam Randall only getting 1 touch after halftime. He is too good, too valuable. We have to make sure that we keep him involved the whole game.
I mean, this is development on the fly with Adam Randall, the former wide receiver. He needs the touches at game speed in order to hone in his instincts.
Klubnik looks downfield, floats one up the seam, and it is hauled in by the tight end Josh Sapp. Perfect touch throw from Klubnik in between the coverage. And Josh Sapp's got a first down to the 11.
You see Josh Sapp just come off the line of scrimmage at maybe 3/4 speed, running that sail route right in behind the flat defender. You see he just lost it right over Clayton Powley's head. That's a great touch throw by Cade Klubnik. Really nice route by Josh Sapp.
When Klubnik is at his best, you see the potential. What a throw. First and 10 at the 11. Randall breaks a tackle and gets down to about the 9-yard line. Picked up a couple. Couldn't quite slip free. There's E.J. Lightsey in on the tackle for Georgia Tech.
And you better get a lot of hats to the ball in the 235-pounder. He's just getting more and more comfortable. If you take a look at Lightsey, he had to help his guy out, Clayton Powley, who almost got run over. 11 hats to the football. That's how Georgia Tech plays. They need to stiffen up here and hold this one to 3 because Clemson's on the move.
Klubnik, zone read, wants the slam, and it was intercepted! Picked off near side by Omar Daniels. Breaks a tackle, now he's brought down at midfield. Adam Randall might have saved the touchdown. Omar Daniels, a near pick 6. But Dabo Swinney said the takeaways had to go our way in the second half to start the first possession. They do not.
You want to talk about an all-American style play? Watch Omar Daniels right here. Watch him read the eyes of Kay Klubnik and time his jump perfectly in the window of the slant. That is a big-time play. Just look at it. He thinks he's coming up to support on those pullers, thinking the ball may be handed off. He recognizes that they pull it and they're going to throw it, and he times his jump perfectly. It doesn't get any better than that. That's rising up in a big moment when you're on your heels. That's huge for Georgia Tech.
The grad transfer from Kansas State, who never picked one off for the Wildcats, has his first career interception for Georgia Tech. Haynes King from midfield. That goes backwards. It is scooped up on a hop. Nowhere to go, Eric Rivers. And he'll go down. Big negative play after sudden change created by Clemson. Avion Terrell was there to help on the stop. Loss of 12.
You don't see corners run over tight ends too often in pass protection. Watch Avion Terrell. He gets the tight end off balance. J.T. Byrne, who's having a little bit of a rough day as far as the blocking is concerned. That's a big-time play by Terrell. And that's what they need. They need to answer. They need their big players to answer. Woodaz, Sammy Brown, Avion Terrell.
King to the sideline. That's out of bounds. So the first down loss of 12 yards creates third down and 22. We'll talk about the exact play a defense needs to create after the offense turns it over.
No question.
And the building is going crazy. It just went silent again.
Sudden change. That's what they say on the sideline. They yell it to the defense. Sudden change. And that's a situation that defensive coordinators emphasize. When you get put back out on the field because your offense turns it over, you must shut it down immediately. Off to a good start here.
The Georgia Tech defense surrendered a 3rd and 22 to Adam Randall. King out of the pocket. He'll go down. The first sack of the season of Haynes King. Sammy Brown brings him down.
Just real good pass rush.
And Will Helt is hurt.
You see Helt coming off the top of your screen. Sammy Brown with the big-time play.
Arguably, at least according to Dabo Swinney, the best player for Clemson's defense so far this year is hurt.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms. And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy, have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow-angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow-angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go up quick.
I wonder if I can link two ropes together.
Perfect. Because do it yourself
doesn't have to mean
all by yourself.
What are you working on?
We put it through the worst, so you get its best. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality.
Thanks for walking us through the plan.
Have fun with Lizzie this summer.
Doors connect us to what's important. A dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll help you build a personalized investment strategy. Doors were meant to be open.
I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you got more than just savings, my dudes.
So do we know you?
Oh, I'm just a stranger who loves friendly service and American football.
Okay. Something to drink?
Oh, yes, spot of tea, be lovely. And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
This fight's gonna be incredible. This kid is the real deal.
He does it again! Sean Silva.
This guy is a force.
Welcome back to ESPN College Football, presented by Surf Pro. Bob Wischusen, Louis Riddick, and Chris Budden. Will Held able to walk off the field, so that was good news for the Clemson defense. And boy, what a job Clemson just did defensively. A 3-and-out after the turnover. And now the punt. Wesco fields it on a hop. And stumbles a bit, but gets to the 25-yard line as we bring you our Aflac trivia question. All right, Lewis, we're going deep here.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see if you have any shot at this one. August 29th at Colorado, Haynes King became the second FBS player to run for 140 yards, pass for 140 yards, and have 3 rushing touchdowns in a season opener. Who's the other player to do it since 2000?
Yeah, we only have 25 years.
Yeah, exactly. Just scan your memory bank of all openers. Back to the offense after the turnover on the opening possession of the third quarter. And Randall spins off contact and picks up 3.
Clemson just go back to work. They had a nice drive to start the second half. Move the football down the field methodically. It's just a great play. Sometimes defenses, they just beat you on the play. Omar Daniels making a spectacular interception. But again, if you're Cade Klubnik, you got to stay level. Turn the ball over twice now there with the interception and the fumble, but just keep working at it. And if you're Georgia Tech, you got to come up with another shot. Continue to keep the pressure on Clemson's offense.
They try to pressure Klubnik here. He stands in and delivers to Wesco. Catch and run down the sideline. Wesco stays in bounds. Touchdown. A 73-yard house call for Brian Wesco. And boy, did Klubnik, knowing he was going to get clobbered, deliver a perfect strike.
He's playing a little zone coverage. You're going to see Brian Wesco just run that intermediate crosser. You see the secondary for Georgia Tech trying to pass it off, trying to alert that he's coming over. No one picks him up on the second level, and then he just turns it upfield along the sideline. He is the big play guy. Without Antonio Williams, he's the go-to. And there you see why.
And Clemson has the lead.
See Brian Wesco, you can see the void. You see the zone defenders just not getting enough depth. They don't communicate, don't have play with good vision. Nice block down the field by TJ Moore to spring him into the end zone.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. With a Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 6% cash back in the category of her choice, like online shopping for the first year from account opening. So wherever life takes you, get the card that rewards you for saving the day.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I